Hey guys, welcome back to Top Tipper Betting Tips. I trust you're having a fantastic evening and you're getting ready for the racing out at Turffontein. We had the Kid Tipper fantastic card out at Scottsville today. Blackberry Malt won nicely for us, our best bet. So we cleaned up there. We got some nice tidy profit. And I'm going to have the postman tipping out to Turffontein. So I'm going to hand you over to the postman.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. And again, a big warm welcome to the Top Tipper family. And I hope you guys got some of the kids' best bet today. That romped home very, very nicely. So we're all smiling today. Racing comes to us on Thursday, the 28th of July, from the Turffontein main track. There are 8 races carded, and the first race is due off at 12:50. Guys, again, as I said on Tuesday, it was not a nice card. My advice was to stay out. And again, when we went through this card, nothing special here. We're not going to get too involved in Thursday's card. We do think maybe Saturday will be a lot easier than Thursday. However, let's go through the card together. And as I said, 8 races carded. First due off at 12:50. This is a maiden plate over 1160 meters. There are first timers here, guys. So again, just watch them go down. Watch for any betting support. And in my first selection here is horse number 9, Lover's Lane. Keegan de Miller for Johan Janssen van Vuren has had 2 nice efforts. Last time out second against winners. And again, we're looking for further improvement from this one. And I think that Lover's Lane will go really, really close. In our buy pot, we bankered that and hoping to load up a little later. For second, we've thrown in horse number 6. This is Boisterous. Craig Zaki getting the ride for Tyrone Zaki. Also, 2 very, very good runs under Craig. And again, should make his presence felt. For third, gone for horse 14, Promontory. This is a first timer from the Paulie Peter stable. Warren Kennedy aboard, nicely bred son of Silvano. Guys, watch this one go down. Watch if there's any betting support. As we said the other day on Tuesday, watch the first timer and Julie came home. Watch this one go down. For third, apologies, for fourth, we've gone for horse number 7, Burgess. Ray Danielson for St. John Gray has had 2 really, really good runs. Big concern here is Keegan de Miller getting off and Ray Danielson jumping aboard here. That's why we've gone for Keegan to win this one. So race 1, guys, we've gone 9, 6, 14, and 7. We'll move on to the second race, due off at 13:25. This is a maiden plate for the girls, and again, to be run over 1160 meters. Quite an open event, so one needs to tread warily here. And again, our narrow first selection here is horse 12, Rose Velvet. King de Mello for Johan Janssen van Vuren. Form is there for all of us to see. Now, second last time out, and we do think that this one will give a very good account of itself. For second, we have gone for horse number 11, Outlaw. This has had 2 decent efforts. Ryan Munger jumps aboard this one for the Fortune stable, and we're certainly looking for some improvement here. This one, very, very speedy, and we think that the 1160 meters will suit this one down to the ground. For third, we've gone for horse number 3, Tsitsikama Pearl. Gavlarina for Erica Verdenese has had 1 run under the hands of Gavin. This was a fair debut effort over this course and distance, finishing just over 4.5 lengths behind the winner. And again, one certainly looking for a improved effort from Tsitsikama Pearl. For fourth, we've thrown in horse number 1, Chopsticks. Again, the form is there for all of us to see. JP van der Merwe retaining the ride here for Alec Laird, and again can certainly make his presence felt. For bigger perms, if you're taking trifectas, quartets, we think maybe throw in the 5, Don't Tell Ash. Henny Greiling for Ashley Fortune, and we do think that maybe this one could run into the back end of trifectas and quartets and can certainly make the dividends pay handsomely. So race 2, guys, we have gone 12, 11, 3, 1, and if you're playing trifectas and quartets, throw in the 5 should it arrive. We'll all be walking with smiles on our faces. Third race on the card, due off at 14:05, Pinnacle Stakes for the girls over 1600 meters, and this is the first leg of our pick 6. And our first selection here is horse number 4, Hollywood Bound. Ray Danielson retaining the ride here for Roy Magner, finished second last time out, had excuses, over raced. If this one can jump and settle, certainly think that this one will end up in the winner's box. For second, we've gone again for horse 5, Crimson Princess. Again, as I said, Ryan Munger for the Fortune stable. Ryan jumps aboard this one for the first time. Second, this is the third one after a rest. Last time out finished really, really well over 1400 meters at this track, winning going away. And again, we do think that the 1600 will suit this one down to the ground and must be included in all exotics. For third, we've thrown in horse number 2, Follow Me, Cabello Maxiani retaining the ride for Stewie Pettigrew. Very nice run last time out, close up, finishing just over 3/4 of a length behind Anne Boleyn. And we do think that this one, again, must be included. For fourth, we've gone for horse number 3, Rougeleur. Gav Larina retaining the ride here for the Moffat Yard. Gavin rode this one last time out, whereby she won her 100th career start. I do think it's slightly tougher, but for larger perms, throw this one in. So race 3, we've gone 4, 5, 2, and 3. We'll move on to the fourth race on the card, due off at 14:40, and this is a merit rated 80 handicap over 1600 meters. Please take note, guys, horse number 6, very important scratching, Captain of Grit is out. And our first selection here is horse number 1, Wolf's World. Very nice price of about 14-1. Ryan Munger getting the ride here for Heather Adamson. Last time out, this one was staying on over 1600 meters. We do think that this one is a lot better than the form is telling us, and we are not leaving this out of any of our permutations. For second, we have gone for horse number 7, and this is a Lingalonga, Warren Kennedy, getting the ride here for Paul Peter. This is at 2 runs in the province. Last time out was an improved effort under Gabriel Peterson, finishing just over 3.5 lengths behind the Elusive Swan. And again, we do think that this one will improve even further. And again, at 9-1, if this one looks well, nothing wrong with a little each-way touch on that. Again, must be included in the exotics. For third, gone for horse number 12, Vengeance Forever. Keegan DeMello getting the ride here for Sean Terry. Has had 2 fair efforts after winning the maiden. Last time out finishing third, just over a length behind Elusive Swan, was staying on well over 2,000 meters. Reverts back to the 1600, and if we go back and look at the form here, did win this maiden over 1600. So again, should not be left out. For fourth, gone for horse number 9, Maccabees. Marco van Rensburg getting the ride here for Corne Spiss. Again, form is there for all of us to see. Nothing wrong with the last 4 or 5 efforts. And again, a worthy inclusion in all bets. Very, very open event. Guys, put in as many as the budget would allow. For the smaller punters out there, If you're taking jackpots, certainly put in the 4 selections that we have given you guys. Move on to race 5. This is due off at 15.15, mid rate at 80 handicap over 1600 meters. And in this event, guys, we fancy horse number 3. We think that this one will go very, very close. This is Spice Market, Samanga Kamala for Alec Laird. Samanga rides well for the stable. We think that this one has been running against a lot stronger than it faces. Has had 3 runs over this course and distance for a win and a second. And I certainly think that this one will go very, very close, round about 5-1. For second, we have thrown in horse number 10, Gilded Grey. We are looking for an improved effort here. This one was previously with the St. John Grey stable. Makes stable debut for Fani Broncos. Nice galloping mass of 52.5. And when Fani throws Keegan on a horse, we need to take note, and I'm certainly including this in all our exotics, round about 14-1. For third, we've gone for horse number 2. This is Princess Kesh. Ryan Munger for Ashley Fortune. Last time had excuses, was very, very slow away, finished hand over fist. If this one can jump on terms for us, should go very, very close. For fourth, we've thrown in horse number 11, Cocoa Hill. Jared Penny for the Broncos yard. Again, if we go and look, the form is not too bad, finishing 5th in the last 3 occasions. Has not been miles off them. Nice handy galloping mass. If I'm looking for a real roughie, I'm throwing this one in. If I'm looking for a negative, drawn 10 out of 11. So what would have to happen? Jared would jump, sit this one off the pace, and if he gets a bit of luck in the running, maybe running on. So race 5, 3, 10, 2, and we've thrown in the roughie 11 to fill in one of the minor spots. 6th race on the card, due off at 15.50. This is a merit rate at 93 handicap to be run over 1400 meters. And in the 6th race, guys, we think that horse number 2 is great value at 4-1. Keegan De Mello retaining the right for Johan Janssen van Vuren. Was running on very, very well last time out. I see they've reverted back to the 1400 meters. The yard have put blinkers on this one to sharpen up, keep it a little handier. And we do think that Leopold, as I said, 4-1, great value. For second, we have gone for horse number 1, Wafif. Ray Danielson retaining the ride for the Pedigree stable. Very, very decent form. Was running on last time over 1600 meters. Reverting back to the 1400, should still be there and thereabouts, and will certainly make Leopold pick up its feet. For third, thrown in horse number 9, Nice Roughie here, twice as splendid. Caden Brewer getting the ride here for the Grant Maroon stable, nicely drawn at 1. Caden will be claiming his 1.5, so this will have a very, very good galloping mass. And again, when we go back and we look at this horse, 2 runs back, running on very, very nicely behind Castleton. And again, for larger perms, throw in horse number 9. For fourth, we've gone for 6, Ballon d'Or. Samanga Kamalo retaining the ride for the Virtus Forster yard. Last time out was Samanga, finished 3rd, just under 3.5 lengths behind Castleton. Set the pace and was staying on. And again, certainly worth including in larger permutations. Race 6, 2, 1, 9, 6, and we think 4-1, great value on Leopold. Race 7, due off at 16.25, made rate of 97 handicap for the girls. And again, we think that horse number 2 is very, very good value, again at 4-1. This is Lucy in the Sky, Gav Larita getting the ride or retaining the ride for Brett Weber. Finished 3rd last time. Handy outrun late over 1400 meters. We go back and we look, and I think that this one will jump and go, and we're hoping that Gavin will keep this one handy and kick on when it matters most. For second, gone for Nice Roughie, horse number 4, Greens. Ray Danielson retaining the ride here for Candice Dawson. Finished fourth last time out under Raymond, 2 runs back. Finished third under Raymond. Again, very, very speedy sort and should be there and thereabouts. For third, we've thrown in horse number 7, and this is Bequest. Muzieni for Alec Laird. Muzi rode the last 2 runs, finishing 4th and 3rd. Nice, handy galloping mass. And again, should be included in large perms. For 4th, horse number 5, Benguela Cove. Warren Kennedy for Erica Verdenese. Won last time out with Gavin aboard. And again, certainly worth including backing of trifectas and quartets. I am of the opinion, though, if this was the right one, Gavin would have the ride. So race 7, 2, 4, 7, and 5. We can move on to the lucky last. Race 8, due off at 1700 hours. Met rate at 79 handicap for the girls, over 1160 meters. And this for us is an absolute nightmare. Narrow first selection here, horse 4, no time is taken. Gav Lorena getting the ride here for Paul Peter, drawn 17 out of 18. I'm putting a line through the last run. Time before that, finished second to On Cue. I think this is a speedy sort, and I think Gav will be up there, and he'll certainly give this one a decent ride. For second, we've gone for horse number 16. Baby Don't Hurt Me. Muzieni for the stable companion for Paulie Peter. Very, very nice galloping mass of 52.5. And again, certainly must be included in all exotics. Last time out, definitely showed signs of returning to best form. For third, gone for horse 14, Twice as Wild. Nathan Klink getting the ride for Grant Maroon. Very, very nice effort last time out, finishing third. Running on really, really strong at the finish. And again, carrying 53.5. Certainly worth a tickle. For fourth, we've gone for horse number 10, Blue Waters. This is the third one from the Paul Peter stable. Warren Kenny got the ride here. 2 decent efforts. Has had a 10-week layoff. But last time out finished third, 4 lengths behind Sweet Pepper. And we know that Sweet Pepper is above average. If you want to take the Paul Peter trifecta, you certainly you certainly got a massive chance to box all 4 of these horses, 3, 4, 10 and 16. So as we said, race 8 we think is a nightmare, and we've gone 4, 16, 14 and 10. Guys, as I said, not the greatest card in the world. Tread very, very warily. Watch first timers go down. Watch for jockey changes. Watch for support on these first timers. Maybe keep the money for Gold Cup Day, and let's take it from there. Maybe we got 1 or 2 decent bets for Gold Cup Day. Guys, look after yourselves. Take care. Tread warily. Stevie, back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks for that input, the postman. I know you work hard on your cards and you study for our punters to put them in the right direction, and I know you always try and deliver. So, guys, listen to the postman's podcast on the racing out at Turffontein, and please look forward to the racing out at Greyville at the Gold Cup. It's going to be a fantastic day's racing, and we're going to bring our loyal subscribers some nice tidy bets. So all in all, guys, enjoy, have fun, break a leg, and cheers for now.